In my opinion, the Outing Club is, we love to say, it's one of the oldest and largest clubs on campus, but like with that comes like a desire to wanting to keep like reaching out and getting new people involved. Now that the club has gotten to a point where like we're so stable and we have like a very good routine with what we're doing, we just want to get different types of people in here and broaden what like the Outing Club can mean on campus.
Every weekend we have trips going out, so like this past weekend Megan led a trip to Acadia, I led a trip up to Arethusa Falls. We also had some spring break trips go out this year, so we had 2 of them. One went to New Mexico and then one went to Utah, which I actually led. Each week is different. Some weeks are more busy than others with Outing Club for sure. Having Megan by my side has been a huge lifesaver this year. We have a lot of people to lean back on, which is really nice. But I think at the end of the day, it's just something we love a lot, so it's something we're willing to put our time into. We're both really passionate about this club. It's done so much for us over the last 4 years, so it just feels right to give back and put that same effort in that the people above us did for us. Even through like the worst times, I love this club with my whole heart. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to it.
Well, based on personal experience, I mean, I gained a lot of like personal growth in the Outing Club, and getting like the confidence to try those things, having the space to do it, the equipment to do it, and also just like making connections with other people socially. It's definitely taught me a lot of time management, planning, dealing with things not going according to plan, learning all of those things. Definitely a part of being a leader.
My most challenging trip was for sure New Mexico. The planning behind that was a lot. The getting out there was a lot. Never been backpacking before. Never had been to New Mexico before. Didn't know the people I was with very well. What we did on the trip was we flew in to Phoenix, drove to Tucson, drove then 4 hours into Gila. We got to the campsite where we were staying at, which was a horse corral. At that point, I had been going for almost probably 24 hours with the time change. I've never done that before. I couldn't stop laughing because I said, I think we're at a horse pen. And then I was just like sleeping in a lopsided tent. Woke up the next morning, probably started hiking around like 10 maybe. And we're hiking, and then we get 6 miles in, and then we're like, okay, everything's been dry, but everybody needs water. There's a puddle. Let's gotta make use of it. Everything was scorched because it was like all in wildfire, so it was open. And then another 2 miles, mile and a half, we get there, bone dry. So that night we were rationing water for cooking, rationing water for the next day. So we stayed at a campground that was like right by the trailhead. A couple of nights, 8 miles in, set up camp, hike back the next morning. It was so beautiful though. What I've learned throughout this club, like my most valuable lessons, just general outdoors experiences, outdoor policies and water filtration. I feel pretty confident about that now. Social skills, how to deal with conflict between groups. These are your peers, these are your equals, you're respecting them, but also you are in charge.
In the end, things always usually work out. It's given me so much, and it's just been such a whirlwind, and it was definitely the most impactful thing I did. And we always talk about like giving back to the Outing Club, so I would say that it's been so fulfilling, but it's definitely been scary at times.